Hey everybody, it's the Last Robokai here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dawn of War 2 Chaos Rising. Last time we hooked back up with Martellus, and he's looking great. It's great to have him back. He's fixed our Terminator armor. And just in time, too, because the Judgement of Carrion has turned up, and it's a gigantic, horrible space hulk full of hell. And joining me on this sightseeing trip through a place that Martellus has told us is a great place to go, even though it quite obviously looks foreboding as hell.
Yo dudes, it's Cool Guy, and I am happy to be kicking it old school with all Terminator armor in a fucking Space Hulk.
Yeah, that's the only way you can really do it. Oh god, Space Hulk is a game that I played years and years ago, and the very first mission where they throw enemies at you after they teach you how to move and everything took me about 20 goes to beat it, and then I never beat the level afterwards. So,
the days when a man was a man, and a level was a level, and death was holy fuck, you are dead.
Oh my god, I have so much trauma about, Stormbolt is jammed, oh look, one of the screens is going fuzzy. So, with that in mind, let's hear how they're gonna convince me to get on this thing and not go into post-traumatic Space Hulk disorder.
We need to reactivate the ancient logic engine aboard the Judgement of Carrion. To recover the proper activation rights, you must locate data slates hidden in the surrounding decks. Because you will be operating deep within Space Hulk, the Retribution can only offer very limited support. Jump packs will be useless in the confined space, although teleport systems will function. The logic engine is secured in a sealed vault. Only the engine's activation rights will open the vault and grant us access.
Xenos and demons infest the Judgement of Carrion, Commander. But the lingering warp energies in the ship pose a far graver danger. With prolonged exposure, such energies could drive even the bravest Space Marine to madness. The boarding party should return to the Retribution as soon as it can.
And that more or less sums it up for us. We can't use jump packs. Orbital bombardment, even though we don't have it. Artillery strike, unfortunately, can't be part of it. And any other sort of support abilities like that, no chance. You can't drop down drop pods inside of a Space Hulk. As awesome as that would be.
They just kind of like pierce it through the hull.
And unfortunately for us as well, this mission is bearing a time limit. Because if you stay too long, you get corrupted. We'll be seeing how that plays into the game as we go, because it's more than just a time limit. It's quite cool how they do this, and our reward is yet more corrupted. Why are we doing this, Martellus?
Seriously, why the fuck does he think this is a good idea?
Oh dear, that guy has been out in the wilderness too long.
Apparently so.
Oh dear. Yes, and there's a lot of data slates we need to pick up. And also, this is one of those missions where there's actually stuff in the crates, and everybody wants us to get something called the armor, because it ideally goes with the sword, and I know exactly which armor it is as well, so this should be pretty funny.
I don't, so my reactions will probably be pretty funny.
Yeah, and also, anybody on the thread who said Genestealers weren't in this game, those were Genestealers.
Commander, you must locate ancient
Just saying.
to access
Just
the
saying.
vault. They should be in data racks of some sort.
Oh,
We
man.
have no time to waste. The foul resonance of the warp is already palpable.
Yeah, we are on the clock.
Your orders. There. Go.
Fortunately, we've got a whole lot of ways that we can fix this up, including now Thaddeus's teleports stun enemies as well, which is
Ambush from the ducts.
oh boy, it begins. Oh, it's just rippers. Well, that's okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I've got it.
Yeah, Thaddeus can take care of all those rippers, surely.
Where are we needed?
A fallen brother,
Oh,
Bonaparte, of the Fifth Company.
Look, an apothecary's reductor box still intact. It contains Bonaparte's progeny glands, the chapter's holy gene seed.
yeah. So
Harry collected it. Why leave it here?
A fair question, but we cannot overlook the opportunity to recover Blood Raven's gene stock. Be vigilant for other vials or signs of an apothecary.
Let's hear it.
Commander, the rolls indicate Bonaparte still serves in the chapter honor guard.
How can that be?
well, that was a whole lot of words, and something fairly sinister seems to be going on here. As they said, the Judgement of Carrion makes a few visits now and again to this place. And yeah, that was just one of them. And I guess we've got a few people who are dead here but alive in the honor guard, and that's worrying.
Yeah, that should not exist ever.
Okay,
That is an abomination to everything.
we've got a lot of places to explore in less than 20 minutes. Honestly, if we get corrupted from this, I don't care. There's plenty of ways to get our purity back up. We are getting all the goodies.
It's good to know though. It's good to know that that we're in agreement about the shinies.
Yeah, sorry, there are some shinies worth getting corrupted for. That's gonna get me excommunicated from the Imperium, but that's okay. Or maybe it'll get me put in the honor guard, apparently.
Ha!
And there's one of the data slates we need to actually get inside, so that's a good start. Oh yeah, we got fetch quests and all up in this. Actually, let's... How do we... Oh god,
Yeah,
it's so dark.
I am following you.
Yeah, I guess there's a tunnel here. Tunnels are a great place for Genestealers to go. Genestealers, the oldest school of the Tyranids. These motherfuckers are awesome. An entire concept of a Space Hulk is they're vary in what exactly makes them up.
Wait, did you fucking see that? It was over this way. I know for a fact I saw some Genestealers.
Okay, well,
Oh, here they go! Oh my god, here they come!
Do we have a new target?
that's alright. We got this.
Aerial assault.
I'm just gonna be over here as the Force Commander and also Thaddeus. Okay, Thaddeus, explode everything. It is your duty.
Wow, Tarkus is getting his ass kicked.
That's okay. That's why we got him stunning over there, and we got the Force Commander working things over there too. Oh man, and that's why Genestealers are so dangerous. Oh god. Oh dear. Well, I was a little slow then, but that's okay because the Force Commander's still up, and Avitus has retreated quite ably.
Yeah, I pulled him back a while ago.
That's okay. I'm invincible.
Sneak in and get Tarkus back up.
Yeah, Genestealers do not fuck with Genestealers. These guys will rip through you. These guys are designed to eat Terminator armor. Fortunately,
Yes!
Cyclone Missile Launcher, Force Commander goes down. That's mostly from Cyclone Missiles.
Hey, guess what? I don't care.
Ah, shit, we're in trouble now. This could end our adventure before it begins. Yeah, get Thaddeus up. He can get everybody up.
Thaddeus reporting for duty.
There we go.
Foe has fallen by my hand.
Yeah, Genestealers living up to the advertising. Oh man.
What a pain in the ass that was.
Yep.
Good, another data slate.
All right, we got ourselves a little point over here. We can rebuild our forces.
We need to resupply bad.
Give the word. Moving to engage.
Walkins for grots. Oh man.
On a somewhat related note, we have another couple of Imperium crates up just on the other side of this wall here.
I don't think we can get up there by... Yes, we can. We can get up there by walking.
Well, yeah, we can, but never mind.
Your orders. We are the Emperor's male division.
Lictor.
The Tyranids are attacking!
Carnifex!
Yeah, I noticed. He's not the only thing either. There's actually two of them. I'll be able to teleport shortly. Oh no, that's certainly more than two of them.
Assault squad. Go!
Ugh. He's eating one of Tarkus's guys.
Well, we got one of them. Let's take care of the second one, and one of them's ranged, so he's not going to come over and get us too badly.
Your orders. Bring it down.
Oh dear. I don't often go in this direction. I think that's probably a pretty good reason why.
It is there. Good night, sweetheart.
Where are we needed?
Thaddeus, loot them crates.
I'm backing off to get
more
try to
Genestealer.
get some dudes back.
More data slates. Well, that's unfortunate. I would have preferred some fabulous prizes.
Ugh. God, Carnifexes are gross.
Also, the whole get corrupted thing probably gets balanced out by the whole, you know, collect gene seed thing.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, that looks like trouble. That looks like a lot of trouble.
There's still a lot of Genestealers over there. Be very careful.
Yeah, I'm gonna explode the shit out of him. Also, I don't know why the false command is hanging back, but that's okay.
Wow, Amethyst just really overextended himself.
He does that sometimes. Loves a good bit of overextending.
Another data slate over here. I picked it up.
Some more medical supplies. That's good.
Yeah, that still puts Tarkus's energy regeneration thing back.
Your orders.
So yeah, Space Hulks are essentially gigantic, I suppose you could say,
Destroy it.
messes of ships. They might be like old ships that were extremely huge, or they might be essentially derelict ships that have drifted into other derelict ships. Whoa.
Let there be blood! The warp is making itself felt, Commander. We must hurry.
That's just the game letting you know that time is starting to run out. Okay, let's just let's hook across now and get the get over in the corner over here.
You got it.
Yeah. Because if we collect all the gene seed afterwards, I think it'll balance itself out. So I'm not too worried about the corruption. And we do have the anti-corruption item as well that'll spare any of us the effects.
We've also been very diligent about making sure we stay pure so far. I'm not really too concerned about it.
Hit them hard. Hit them.
Oh god, that was what I wanted to see. Go away, Zoanthropes. If you don't leave, I will explode you.
Oh, never mind. you just did a thing, and everything died.
Yep, Thaddeus has become Death Destroyer of Bamfs, is probably the nicest way to put it, because he just bamfs everywhere and destroys everything. Okay, hook back around to the point over here.
Right,
we already took.
on my way.
Because if we go around that way, we're just going to run into more stuff. This is probably a fairly inefficient path to take, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm not really too concerned about it.
I think everyone will let us just do our killing efficiency.
Oh, that's great.
I love it says, unit under attack, walk into exploding barrel. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just sort of healing all of those wounds we got from, you know, opening explosive barrels with our faces.
Sometimes it's just gotta happen. Sometimes you just gotta barrel them. You explode some pipes too? Yes, sir. Oh, this looks like it'll be a fun chamber up ahead. Once we're done killing all of these
more
things.
Genestealers.
Yeah, not so tough when the Force Commander gets going, but...
Are these Tyranids feral? Only without a leader creature nearby. Remember, when connected to their synapse web, all Tyranids become deadlier.
I wonder if I can go in there.
Yeah, that door is closed. We're not going to be able to get in there.
Yeah, can't teleport past it either. Thaddeus is scared to go by himself, I think.
I think we can just kind of Kool-Aid man through these
Ready.
These crates here.
Cut those aliens down.
Oh, that's actually a different sea level. Okay, never mind.
And we got another one of those jokes up there. Oh.
Another couple of Zoanthropes getting Amethyst on it.
Yeah, they apparently don't seem to notice or care about us. We got some Tyranid warriors up over there. We'll
deal with that in a second.
Yep.
Your orders.
Another Zoanthrope. He's trying to snipe with the assault cannon. That worked!
Damn. Stormbolter and Assault Cannon do a hell of a lot of damage. These Tyranid warriors would do a hell of a lot of damage, but we're mostly immune from teleporting, so whatever. So yeah, a lot of things live in Space Hulks, because Space Hulk
you
is...
have enough data slates, Commander. I shall begin the activation rites.
Talking over the top of me.
Yeah, we're not done looting.
Nothing else to say? Can I keep going? Yeah, they so there's never sort of what you would say there's a kind of effects. There's never like an exact biome to these things.
We had best exercise caution. Tyranids aboard these derelicts can evolve to suit the environment.
Assault.
Yes, I sense powerful psychic echoes. Even against the warp energies.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, so, like, some might have Tyranids, some might have entire civilizations made up of people who've been trapped in the warp and forced to cannibalize one another. And, some have orcs. Orcs quite like traveling through space and space orcs because, well, once you get to where you want to go, space orcs usually can survive re-entry and destroy everything when they land. So...
It's really not too different from a rock, really.
Yeah, only bigger and causes much more damage to the planet.
And hello, that's a nice little bit. Honestly, the way I have always described Space Hulks to people who aren't familiar with them is that they are not too unlike the corpse cities of H.P. Lovecraft's Call of Cthulhu universe. Like the corpse city of Relay, or all of the other places that the old gods supposedly hold sway.
It must be mine. Then we can fight back. It will be mine.
And it's just because you have absolutely no idea what could possibly be in a Space Hulk, but it's guaranteed that it's going to be some absolute eldritch horror that you will have that you've never handled before, even in the case of like Tyranids or something. You think you've handled Tyranids, but then you run into Tyranids on a Space Hulk and they're just totally unlike anything you've handled before. Even Chaos, just absolutely fucking screaming insane.
Yeah, and Genestealers are often associated with Space Hulks because it's a great way for them to get around, and quite often a giant ship will end up being a Space Hulk because the entire crew has been killed and eaten by a large proliferation of Genestealers that have moved in. Which is nice. Now, Genestealers are so-called Genestealers because they don't just, kill people. They actually have this little implanting needle in their tongue, which will implant inside of somebody. I suppose you could call it a spore, and that converts them over to the Genestealer cause. And any children that they have are going to be part Genestealer. It's essentially overriding your genes.
Brother. Veteran Lucanus, also of the 5th Company.
And another reductor vial.
Martellus, what do the rolls say about Brother Lucanus?
Killed in the Karava campaign.
I was at Karava. I recall no Lucanus.
Commander, both Bonaparte and Lucanus served in an expedition aboard the Judgement of Carrion. I shall try to uncover more about this expedition.
The chapter shall not forget your deeds this day.
Xenos in the gantries. Get ready!
Tyranid assault!
Things are getting fishier. And so, what tends to happen is that Space Hulks have a lot of really nice technology aboard them. So, rogue traders or salvagers will get on there.
To ask. No more! Can you hear me? The Tyranids are attacking!
Yeah, that was also really troubling.
Kill those Tyranids!
It's really quite funny, actually. All the things that all these characters that are aboard say quite often relates to their corruption path. Which is kind of amusing, because they're not corrupted at all right now. So Genestealers will often just, they'll proliferate and they will get scattered across, planetoids and through space and everything, just basically because people get greedy and curious.
Zombie apocalypse, more or less, is what Genestealers start out.
Yeah, and until it ends up being this big alien worshipping cult where they worship this giant broodlord / patriarch, depending on which part of the lore you like reading.
Or spore mines.
Best way to deal with spore mines is just to teleport on top of them when you're invincible.
Cut those
Yeah, I
aliens
hear
down.
that.
Shinies, all these shinies. Alright then.
That pretty much does it. There's only one corridor we haven't gone down, and hello.
Area secured.
I believe that would be the armor everyone was speaking about.
Is it? I mean, it's Terminator armor. You can't use it with the sword.
Well, it's not what I consider the armor, but it is pretty good Terminator armor, if I'm recalling correctly.
It certainly shut my ass up.
There is actually another armor that the Force Commander can get, which is absolutely ludicrous and silly, considering what exactly the armor belonged to before he got it. But I'm guessing it's not in this one. I can't actually remember where you get that one. I thought that was what we might be getting, but Blessed Cage, still not a bad haul. So Genestealers and Space Hulk are where they're most dangerous because they'll move along the gantries, into the vents, everything like that. They're a nightmare to try and clear out. In fact, the Blood Angels chapter, a first founding chapter known for just how absolutely brutal they are in close combat and fast strikes and everything, was almost wiped out at one point by a particularly large Space Hulk full of, literally like packed to the brim with Genestealers. And in the end, they, it took them centuries to rebuild, and then, of course, had to
Another
actually...
fallen brother.
Talkers.
And another gene seed.
Sergeant Sarpedon, 5th Company.
Another member of the same expedition. The records list Apothecary Galen as the leader.
Which explains the reductor vials.
But not why they were left behind.
I think we're gonna get boss attacked here in a second, so...
Oh yeah, no, this doesn't look like an arena at all.
Another door blocks our way.
There's a data slate on the door. Xenos detected.
Oh great, a Hive Tyrant.
The logic engine must not be damaged.
You come back here, buddy. We ain't done talking to you.
Assault.
Avoid its blade! Aerial assault, go!
Oh, Hive Tyrant, you don't get to run away from us. That's not what you get to do.
Do we have a new target?
Especially when every sort of little pop,
To glory!
Oh, the Force Commander went flying, but that's okay. He can run back in.
Aerial assault, go!
The Devastators are under attack by some Tyrant Guard.
Okay, I'll take care of those with the Force Commander. And I'll let Thaddeus do what he does best.
Damn it.
Bring that thing down.
The good news is that time has gone down now that we've accessed the chamber.
Wow, it did! We actually did it!
Stay with us, brother.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, but you know.
Kill those Tyranids!
And that Hive Tyrant's about to go. Stop slapping him! That's so rude.
Barely hanging on here.
Your orders. Kill those Tyranids.
There he goes.
Dead.
Not too tricky.
Let us get to the logic engine.
The enemy is here, Commander.
This is Galen. I no longer know how long I've been on this forsaken derelict. So many brothers dead, and the voice of Ulcair cackles from every shadow. It is hungry. It wants the holy gene seed in each of us. I must hide the reductive vials. Even the demon cannot know the entire Space Hulk.
Commander, that was some sort of Vox recording from centuries ago. I will analyze it as best I can.
Zeal and fury.
Foreboding! Also, I couldn't help but notice there was another shining purple armor, so maybe it is the armor, and I wasn't wrong for assuming that it was going to appear in this mission. Well, we got through, nobody got corrupted, ladies and gentlemen, completed in 20 minutes, the time limit. So we've got ourselves a new Lightning Claw.
I'm taking a bow. Defender of his will. Yeah, holy crap!
No, that's still not it. That's still not it. That's still not the armor. At least not as I consider
believe
it.
you.
Blessed Cage, however,
Holy Christ, that thing is amazing.
Yeah, and it's redeeming. Yeah, so if that was the armor everyone was talking about, that's cool. But I'm still sure there is a much crazier armor yet to come. But it might be one that you actually have to salvage. I don't know. But that's how that mission went. I'm really quite happy with how that went. Actually, I'm really.
I am really happy with how that turned out.
Look how happy Avitus is. He's going gold. All right, let's see what they have to say about this one.
Your prize had best be worth sending us into that foul place, Tech Marine.
Recovering gene seed alone is worth the risk, Avitus.
I will begin analysis of the logic engine right away, Commander. We have also received several distress signals from across the sector.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, unfortunately. Not just here, but Meridian and Aurelia, and also there's a mission right here that we can do. And
Space Marine's work is never done.
no, and the Meridian one is actually quite interesting. So let's just let's go with what Governor DeRosa has to say first, because hers is the more pertinent mission. Although we will be obviously doing the Relics of Space one next time. Let's see what DeRosa has to say.
Commander, the Vandus heretics are gaining ground hourly. Captain Angelos has sent no blood ravens to aid Meridian. I need your help. Please come to Meridian as soon as you can. DeRosa out.
I can't really refuse a request like that. She sounds like something horrible's going on, and it is, and it's
when
also...
she's making a personal appeal like that. I mean, that's kind of touching.
Yeah, well, I think it's literally she's just the only one now on the steps of the Governor's Palace, just shooting down traitors and heretics. Let's see what Martellus has got a message apparently from Chaos Lord Aragast, the Terminator Lord leading the Black Legion in the area. This should be good.
The following transmission is repeating on secure chapter channels.
Come, Blood Ravens! Face me in battle if you dare! I am Aragast of the Black Legion. I await you on Aurelia!
The scum is challenging us like an Undercity pit fighter.
If he wants a battle, I will give him one.
This must be a trap.
Does it matter?
Avitus, goddamn. Just pulled out
I
of
love you, man.
fucking pair of sunglasses and a cigar, and he just, he's just like, does it matter? And he just blows smoke in Tarkus's face.
And he's like, and Tarkus is like, where did you even get that? And Avitus is just like, Meridian.
Oh, better than smoking something you find on the Judgement of Carrion. Yeah, so the Blood Angels, I just want to go into this real quick before we close up. The Blood Angels got almost completely wiped out by this gigantic infested Space Hulk, and the reason why the Space Marines tend to get told to go on these things is because sometimes when a Space Hulk appears, they're usually on a course drifting towards a planet. Now, so that's why, Judgement of Carrion is considered a pretty horrible omen whenever it appears. But fortunately, it doesn't appear wherever there's a planet. When a Space Hulk appears where a planet is, it's pants-shitting time. And what actually happened when the Blood Angels actually had to go back a second time to this Space Hulk, because the first time it disappeared into the warp after, nearly killing most of them. They managed to, with a much smaller bunch of teams, better coordinated in full Terminator armor, blew the whole thing up from the inside. And that's why when it comes to the Blood Angels, if you ever told them Terminator armor is a piece of shit, they'd probably just bite your head off whole.
That's actually not too far from the truth. They just look at you weird with that crazy black rage in their eyes, and then they just open their mouths wider and wider, and then it would just clamp down on your neck, and that would be the end of you.
Yeah, so don't sass Terminator armor in front of a Blood Angel. I would highly recommend not making eye contact, sudden movements, or emitting any odor of any sort.
Being within 1 kilometer of a Blood Angel, just bad news.
I love them, but just Blood Angels. Don't make them angry. So that was our first little genre of the Judgement of Carrion, but as you can tell, we've got another reason to go back, and this is going to be Jonah's personal mission, his personal corruption mission. So we'll be popping into there, and then we'll be after that going to Meridian. Normally I'd give you guys the vote, but to be perfectly honest, the Meridian mission is awesome. So we're gonna do that second because
also it involves Avitus's girlfriend.
It involves Avitus's girlfriend, but it's just one of my it is probably my favorite mission in the game. So until then, I've been the Last Robokai.
And I've been Cool Guy.
And we hope you enjoyed this, and looking forward to you next time when we explore a little bit further into the Judgment of Carrion.